Hi, I'm Dave from Pressure Refresher. We're going to go over today how to operate your pressure refresher unit. So when you first unbox your unit, it will generally have a little bit of residual pressure left in it during shipping. So you'll want to release all that pressure by pulling up on the pressure release pin and turning it 90 degrees. That will hold it open until all the pressure is released. You can be sure it's released by seeing a 0 on your pressure reading gauge. And you'll just want to lift up on the latch handle, push down on the lid, let the front edge drop down, and lift up on the back edge. That opens up the keg to be able to load your tennis balls. So the part of the process that takes the most time is loading the tennis balls. So the keg itself, this size, will hold 60 tennis balls. Once the keg is full with 60, same deal. Put the front edge of the lid in, turn it 90 degrees, lift up on the lid, make sure it's centered in the opening, slap down on the latch, and you're ready to pressurize your pressure refresher. So you'll remove the cap off of the Schrader valve. We have our gauges set. We have our regulator set at 50 psi. We go ahead and start pressurizing the balls. As you pressurize, you want to go up to 40 psi. Somewhere around 25 to 30 psi, you'll start to hear the balls jumbling around inside. It's as they're starting to compress. If you could see the balls at this point, they are almost turning inside out, but not completely. They still allow the CO2 or air to penetrate in and repressurize the tennis ball. Once we get to 40 psi, we just pause right there. Put your lid back on your Schrader valve and wait. That's as far as you need to go with doing anything. The only thing we recommend is whether you're using air or CO2, every day or two, grab your pressure refresher, just flip it upside down just to jostle the balls around and make sure nothing's being pressed into one another and making an odd shaped ball. And again, just wait. If you would have any leak, you'd start to see the pressure dropping down on your pressure gauge. If you lose 3 or 4 psi, that's not a big deal. Oftentimes some of that pressure is just lost with the balls absorbing the pressure into themselves. So that's to be expected. So after you've waited those 2 to 3 days with CO2 or 2 to 3 weeks with regular air pressure, you would release the pressure and be able to take out your balls. So first I will release the pressure by pulling up and turning 90 degrees on the pressure relief ring. Once all the pressure has been released, release the lid, turn it 90 degrees, pull it out. Your balls are repressurized, ready to go. So a couple different things. Once you have your balls repressurized, they're not going to lose pressure any faster than a brand new ball would. But if you want to keep reusing that ball, you now have it pressurized. At the end of play, after every day or every couple of days, put them back in your keg, repressurize it up to about 14 to 17 psi, and it will just hold that same pressure wherever it is. So there you have it, a full tank ready to play. 60 balls, pressurized, ready to go. 160 million balls a year are going into the landfill just in the United States alone. Every ball takes 200 years to decay away. So take those old balls you have laying around, get them repressurized, save the environment, save some money. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.